So I remember about a year ago when we were doing these shows and the Montreal Canadiens were going through this weird season where they had, 2 8-game winless streaks and people kept hyping up Alexander Romanov. They saw him in the World Juniors and people were ready to put him in the lineup next season. And pretty much on this panel, we had no clue what to make of the kid. We didn't think he was necessarily going to be this impact player. Well, at this point now, he already has an NHL goal. And for a 21-year-old, he looks like a 31-year-old. He's been playing impressively, and the team seems to love him. Panelists, what has impressed you the most about rookie defenseman? That's so funny. We're calling him a rookie. Rookie defenseman Alexander Romanov, and is it time to promote him to the second pairing?
Well, I think you have to give the kid full marks in how he's handled himself. He stepped in there with poise, confidence, and the ability to do one great job as far as decisions with the puck. And that's a big plus for a young defenseman coming in, playing in the NHL, the way the game is so quick and there's so much pressure on the defense to make decisions. And he has a great ability to show composure, not panic, and find the right play at the right time. And, he's getting over 18 minutes a game in both, regular shifts, power play, penalty killing. So they're giving him a lot of opportunity and confidence in allowing him to develop to be a very, very good, solid defenseman in the NHL. And I'm very impressed with how this kid has come in and what he's done so early on in the season, and nothing but great things moving forward.
Yeah, I wouldn't be in a huge rush to move him up because him and Brett Kulak have looked really well together. And Romanov had talked about how Kulak has helped them. Romanov's English continues to get better, but he said how Kulak has helped them communicate with the coaches. And they look good together. And Edmondson has looked good with Petrie. Edmondson had a bit of a rough first game, but since then, so I think we're reading maybe too much into the first pairing, second pairing, third pairing. As Rick mentioned, Romanov's getting a lot of ice time. He plays power play, he plays penalty kill. And I think Claude Julien at this point feels safe putting either three of his defense partners on the ice in basically any situation. So I think the comfort level is there with Kulak. He's been with him right through training camp. So I wouldn't be in a rush to, as you said, move him up, because right now I don't think there's really a 1-2-3 defense pairing. I think they just have three defense pairings.
And he's definitely gained the confidence of the coaching staff and also his teammates as well. They talked about the work ethic that he has. He's really putting it in. He didn't just come here and said, I played professionally in the KHL, and he knows people have been looking forward to him joining the Montreal Canadiens, but he's really working hard to be the kind of defenseman that he is right now. And as you mentioned, his English, I was really impressed by that when I saw one of his first Zoom calls and just how well he's getting used to the language. It's not easy coming to a new country, especially during a pandemic where everything is very different, and being able to work into the system. And I think a lot of the players are very respectful of everything he's been able to bring. And I like when he said, we're a family, we're kind of gelling. Everyone's really getting to know each other well. And this has been one of the many pleasant surprises of the Montreal Canadiens early on this season.
And he looks like he's just having so much fun. It reminds me of Kotkaniemi as a rookie, right? Everything's new, everything's fresh. He's smiling, he's laughing, he's funny in his Zoom conferences after the game. It reminds me a lot of Kotkaniemi during his rookie season, where the kid's just having so much fun and playing with that confidence, and he's been so much fun to watch.
I think people have to realize too, chemistry is a big part of the defensive pairings, and there's some guys that are able to complement each other in their style of play and have great success. And I just look back at my years with Laperriere, responsible for the defense. And for whatever reason, Chelios and I just could not see eye to eye. We were like oil and water. And every time there's a goal scored against when we were on the ice together, Chelios would look at me like calling me, almost like a bunch of names through his breath. Finally, it came to a head in LA one time when we were on for, I think, 3 goals against. And that was it when, Chelios burned another hole in my face with his eyes. And I turned around to Laperriere and I said, "Don't ever put me on the ice with Chelios again." And that was the end of our relationship with Chelly and I together. Great guys who play together.
During Kotkaniemi's rookie season, I remember writing that he had become Montreal's adopted hockey son. And I think it's going to be the same thing with Romanov. I think the city is going to adopt this kid and just fall in love with him.
Can we have a bonus episode where it's just Rick telling all of his fun like hockey stories of playing on the Canadiens and all that?
I've got a couple actually. I'm all for it. I'll have to select them, but
Okay.
there's some good ones that you'll go no.
Also, I know I use Romanov. I think I've heard his agent use Romanov. I'll figure out the pronunciation as we do more of these episodes here on Hockey Inside Out. Where do you think Romanov should, or Romanov, if you want to pronounce it that way, where do you think he should be playing on terms of defensive pairings? Please visit our website to check out our full episode and join the discussion in the comment section below.